Emmons.
What brings you here today?
Well, Dr. Morgan, I was coming in because I'm very curious about learning more about humoral immunity and how it may be acquired and what's active and what's passive.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I have a good understanding, but I just need your help. I drew a chart. Can you look at the chart and tell me if you think this is correct? So this is what I think. I think you start with immunity. And with immunity, you can be adaptive. You can have adaptive immunity, or it can be innate. So then from there, I figured that you have natural and artificial. So natural is stuff that your body typically makes that you already have. Artificial is given to you through variations of shots like boosters. And then from the natural branch, you have passive. Dr. Morgan, do you think my chart is correct?
Yes.
Okay, you do. Thank you. Okay, so I was also thinking on my way driving in. You know how you get sick very often and you get a common cold, but the first time you have a cold, you may be sick for a very long period of time.
Yes.
And then the second time you get a cold, your body tends to remember that you had a cold before, right? So
Yeah.
this picture I drew right here was kind of saying, okay, well, he's been sick. He has a cold. So once he sneezes, he's going to naturally have acquired active immunity because his body's going to remember that he had a cold previously and that he's now healing. So because of this, that means that his body is naturally producing the information that it needs. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So since I have baby Morgan here, baby Morgan is about 3 months old, and she's due for her shot. So with artificial active immunity, it's generated through the vaccination. So, you know, like when a person takes Tdap, or they have the flu shot, or they have an MMR, this right here provides some protection. Okay, let's go ahead and give her the shot in the leg. You ready? On the count of 3.
Which leg?
This one right here. She's okay with that. 1.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, it's okay. It's okay, Morgan. It's going to be better. It's going to be okay. Okay, she's good. She's good. She's just crying a little bit. So when you have natural passive immunity, it is to transfer antibodies from the mother to the unborn child or to a child that is born. Because this immunity is passed through by the placenta. It's given to the baby while they're in the mom's stomach. So with this example, I figured that if I was to breastfeed her, since I have had my vaccinations, then she will have it, and then it's a potential that she could have this be immune for up to 6 months. Is that correct, Dr. Morgan?
Yes.
It is. Okay. And so in this right here, with this natural passive immunity, it protects her from having bacterial infection. Is that correct? Does it prevent her from having bacterial infection?
Yes.
Okay, great. As I was looking through this, I was also thinking about Morgan was bitten a couple weeks ago by a snake. I know, it was such a horrible thing. It was a baby garden snake, and it was outside. And she was bitten, but that's artificial passive immunity. And so what the doctor had to do, we took her to the emergency room. They gave her these antibodies. And it was like basically antibodies that was generated by the exposure of another host. It came from like a person or an animal in certain cases. But in Morgan's case, she was bitten by a snake. They had to give her antivenom. Did you know that?
Yeah.